Hey guys, what's going on? It's Electric Studios here, and today I have this Rx7 built out of Legos. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Electric here, and today I built this Rx7 out of Lego. Now, this is actually one of my coolest builds. I know I say this in every video, but it is. It is really cool. I mean, when I was building it, I had a lot of techniques. I had a really fun time building it. And I really kind of discovered something that I haven't really discovered before. Like a level of creativity that I have not reached yet before. And I think this just kind of clarifies that, talent. Well, I mean, not talent, but it definitely made me a better builder. Because I spent like a week on the front of this car. I started off with bricks, blocks, and MOCs, his Rx7, and I started branching off of that. Then I started to kind of go into Brick Engineering Dude's MOC, and then I just kind of went in the middle of those, went to Custom Creations MOC, and kind of mashed those all up and figured out what I could do to make it my own. And so I basically made all three of those together. Then I took it apart basically just to figure it out more, And then I put it back together and I figured out this. Now it definitely looks really good. These are with the pop-ups down. Well, these are like the lights, but you can see like the little turn signal lights. I think those are the turn signal lights. I have no idea. But here is the grill, which I think that was a really cool thing for this car. Because I know a lot of you love that this car has a rotary engine, so I thought it would be cool to kind of like get that tiny bit of engine look. Now, there isn't an engine in this car. There's actually no opening functions, which kind of sucks. But I'm hoping to do that in the future because, well, I kind of just built this and I didn't really have any room to do that. And most of the MOCs I see don't really have that anyways, so, Then the red splitter I think is actually really cool. That was just kind of like a temporarily thing since I didn't have any pieces to make it black. But I might keep that. Tell me in the comment section what you think. I might keep it because it's kind of cool. I mean, it's okay and it's kind of cool at the same time. I do like it. And then these kind of side panel things, they're kind of just like another thing to make it look a little bit better. It kind of goes into the fenders, but it's a little bigger. So that's actually kind of cool because if you look at it from above, it's actually like kind of as big as the fenders, which I think is really cool. And then we can see that we have some vents. So here it kind of starts and it's kind of like a little bit offset, which I kind of think is cool. And then there's actually the rest of the vent detail right here. And it kind of goes inside, the engine. So if you ever want to take, the pop-ups off and change them, which that's what I'm about to show you. You take this off and you kind of pop all these panels off. And then this whole thing pops off. Let me show you. So it's basically just one whole front end that it just pops that piece on this whole thing. And then you could take this off. Now you take it off the kind of, connector piece, or I don't know what you want to call it, but then you put these on. So basically kind of the same design, just a little bit different. And they kind of simulate the kind of look that they're pop-ups, And you kind of put it back on here, and then you just pop this back on. And then just put all the panels or tiles back on, and it does look like the pop-ups are up. And I think that's one of the coolest things about this car, that you could actually, switch up the pop-ups. And I think that looks really cool. You guys can't see it really well, but it is a really cool addition to this car. And I'm actually going to do instructions on this car if you guys would like to build it. It is a really cool car in general, and I love reviewing cars like this and building them. But let's keep the pop-ups up and move to the side. Now the side, I try to make that curved design. Here, let me get my Hot Wheels out that actually is RX-7. So that Hot Wheels, I think is one of the older ones. Yeah, 95. Okay, so the door panel, it kind of curves here, and I think that's really cool. It's like a curved door panel, and I think that's one of the most important things that I had to design on this car. So I tried my best to give it the best shot I could, and let me get that in focus for you guys. Tried my best to get that kind of curved design. I mean, it kind of did it. Here you can see that it kind of goes all the way up, so what I did is I kind of went all the way around, which it didn't really turn out that great. I mean, it'll do. And it kind of goes into the fender. I wish I had a black fender. I mean, I don't have any more. They're all on my cars, but I will try to get one of the cars rebuilt to a different car and put those fenders on there. But one of the cool things about this is that I used Brick Engineering Dude's windshield design. And the cool thing about that is that he built two RX-7s actually, but his white RX-7 that he built, I used that one. So I think it's cool that I used that, and it kind of just fits in there. It kind of just looks great, and it fits in there. Now the back is really cool. I try to make it like kind of like not really stock in the front, but like kind of like not as hyper as the back. And I think the back's really cool. I made it kind of Tam Attack kind of look, and I think it is cool. Like I said, I kind of used the Brick Engineering Dude back lights because that's the MOC that I got suggested from. Z-Mox on Instagram actually recommended this to me to build one of these guys, and I think it was really cool. My dad also recommended me to build it too, and I kind of wanted to build it anyways. I was kind of resisting the fear of building something so hard, but then once I built it, I figured out that, you know, like, now I see the fear of people building MOCs. They're this hard. They take 2 weeks to design the front. They take 2 weeks to design the back. And then by the time the whole car is done, it is really cool. And that's kind of how this is. I mean, but yeah, like I said, I love it. I love how it looks. I love how the techniques. I think I'll definitely keep this for a while. I don't think that I'll take it apart at all. I'll probably most likely change the colors and make the colors all match with the car, make it all black. I might even make it like murdered out black. It has a cool interior, has a cool outside exterior, but hopefully I can. I mean, yeah, it'll look great. And I mean, I've said it 15 times, but I do really love this car, man. It looks probably as good as my Mark IV Supra and the Mark V Supra. But that's kind of it for the review.